Spreading managed democracy.
Yeah,
So
managed.
so I heard you don't like democracy.
All right, you guys ready to? You guys join?
I'm in.
I'm in.
If you want to watch it, I'm streaming. Streaming.
Sure.
He's always streaming. Always.
I will watch for a bit.
I don't even remember.
Whatever. Yeah. Oh yeah, the purple shits on the right. We just got robots up, right?
Yeah, we did.
Okay, yeah. Because this isn't Praneet's.
Yeah.
This isn't
Wait.
Curtis's. This isn't.
I am lost a little bit.
Okay.
What was the evolution we had on Praneet's? Was it like
I can't remember.
50 is pretty huge. I'm surprised that we're up by not.
Okay, yeah, and we're researching lightning turrets to try to deal with the purple guys. That's what it was. Okay. I'm gonna make sure the robots are working as intended. Iron's pretty much fucked in our main base. I'm taking out the drills for that.
Our iron is not doing well.
No, I meant like the ore patch. The original ore patch is pretty much dead.
Oh yeah, well,
Yeah. As expected.
that is expected. Yeah.
Oh, I got 10 of these.
How is our electricity doing? Are we fully off? I don't remember.
I don't remember either.
Accumulators are being used. We don't have. Do we have cliff explosives? We don't have any dynamite makers, right? But we do have cliff explosives.
We probably
know,
have
what is it?
dynamite makers somewhere.
Check on that in a second.
Yeah, we have dynamite right there.
Oh, let me look. Oh, we do. Okay.
Fucking bugs.
Fucking bugs.
Fucking bugs.
I heard those bugs don't like democracy.
So I'll give you two of our base. We got tons of these purple bugs on the right, which are horrible. And basically, whenever they die or shoot anything, they like make like smaller versions of themselves. And the worst part is they distract our guns, and the guns don't actually shoot the real bugs because they're shooting like the small little bugs. Trying to figure out how to deal with that.
They also don't like democracy.
Yeah. We have a ridiculous amount of solar panels, which is Hotch's job. Making solar panels.
Keeping the earth green.
Because if he doesn't do the solar panels and we like burn coal or something, that makes more pollution, which means that there's more bugs coming at us over time.
More democracy-hating bugs.
We're mining a bunch of iron over here, which we're bringing back to the main base. And Troy's doing the science and making robots, which we just got the tech for. I'm setting up the robots kind of over here. You can kind of see like the blue and green, or sorry, the red and green area will be like serviced by robots. So whenever the walls get killed by the bugs, the robots will kind of like auto fix them, which is real nash. Let's see what else.
Oh, I didn't even make my personal roboport yet.
Oh yeah. We got a pretty sizable perimeter of safe spots. We got a little base there. Why don't my pings aren't working lately? I don't know why.
I saw that thing.
I don't see them. It's weird.
Oh wait.
On my map. Yeah.
I'm just hearing the beep, I guess.
Yeah. Anyways, I'm setting up the robots. Do we have repair?
So is this like tower defense mixed with like RTS?
We've made it into tower defense, but other people will make it into like almost like Minecraft, like super base design, where like the bugs are off and like
Yeah.
I love tower defense games.
Yeah, so this is like we made a super high tower defense game.
Yeah.
Like we almost lost on this right side. The purple bugs are fucking us up.
We have the miracle of saving.
Yeah. So yeah, we're definitely very high tower defense.
And there's a lot of weapons. We're not even like, we're still using basic weapons.
Yeah.
Like, there's so many.
Yeah, we're just now getting like some crazier weapons like lightning turrets. And we're at 50% evolution, which you can see at the top right, but it's logarithmic, so it gets like harder and harder and longer to get there. So like it kind of goes up fast at the early of the game and then like slows down. But like 50%'s pretty hard, but 11 hours in, I don't know if that's good or bad. But like you make pollution, whenever you make pollution, the evolution goes up. Evolution goes up by time as well, and then evolution goes up if you kill their like spawner bases. So like claiming something new, like we claimed this coal down here, and I had to kill some bases for that, and that like bumps the evolution for that too. And they'll like get tougher and harder whenever they get like bumped evolution at certain like tiers. But yeah, it's very tower defensey. And then like there's just like different jobs to do. Like Troy's job on this game is just to like make the science. So he like these like potion things that we're making here go to like our science makers, which are these like sphere sort of like dome things, and that's how you kind of like make these science. So like we're actually not doing too well because like none of these domes are working. We got like a little trickle like blue potions coming in.
I'm expanding the fact.
Yeah. So like why aren't the blue potions working? Oh, I guess we don't have enough engines coming in.
Yeah.
Why don't we have enough engines coming in?
Just not enough engine factories.
Not enough engine factories. Is that it? Or do we not have enough resources? So like yeah, I guess our bottleneck for our research right now is like we have these engine factories, but that's not like enough to service all the research that we want. So I guess Troy's working on that right now. But like it's like an overwhelming game to kind of like come in and like watch. But like every single thing you see here, like someone made and put down. And it's pretty crazy. And like most of the stuff like you don't build yourself. Like we've got a shop here that kind of like you can kind of come and get like a bunch of stuff that's already pre-made for you. So like you can make any of this stuff yourself, but like you can go pick up like 500 transport belts, which are these like transport belts. But you can just like pick up a box, or you can craft them all by hand, but that takes forever. So like
just want to automate it.
Everything kind of like snowballs because like you automate this, which automates that, which automates this, which automates that, and like every single time you're like, oh, this is pretty much cheating. It's just like nope, and the bugs can kill you anyways, and it's just like it's pretty intense.
Oh, I almost got ran over. Oh, and the train's funny in this game.
And right, the train always kills you.
Most deadly.
How do you win?
You launch a rocket in space. So if you go to it's off my stream, but there's a tech tree and there's like a rocket at the end, and if you research that, like, it pops up with like, do you want to end the game or not? And we usually just end the game, but we haven't gotten there really. Oh yeah, we made it really hard on ourselves. Like we upped the science requirements a whole bunch. Like normally, like vanilla game, like you can win in like 6 hours. But ours like lasts much longer.
And that's our alarm.
The beep beep. Yeah. All right. What am I doing? I'm setting up the robot network right now so that the robots can kind of like service our whole base. They're repairing these walls, you can see, which is nice. But like eventually, like it's pretty cool. We don't have them yet. But you can get robots that deliver ingredients to you. So you can kind of like set a shopping list of like ingredients that you want, and the robots will just like find them in your base and like bring them to you. So you just have this like swarm of bots that are just like bringing you ingredients, which is pretty cool. And like again, like we played a few games where we're like, we're not gonna play with the robots; those are cheating. But like every single tech you get is not a cheat; it's like a requirement to win the game, which is fun. Because there's some crazy shit. You can get like a crazy like spider vehicle later that like has like lasers and rockets and shit. And when we got that, we thought it was going to be like GG game over. And it was not.
Yeah. I remember researching that and just be like, dude, this is fucking OP.
How are we not?
Is there an incentive to expand and take up more space on the map?
Resources.
To like get more to get resources, yeah.
Yeah, because you're gonna run out, and also like the scale just gets intense because like, you can't just, Troy's got 20 whatever engine factories. That's not enough. You need 50, and to service those 50, you gotta not only tap this iron mine, you gotta tap this iron mine, and that iron mine is not enough, so we gotta tap this iron mine, and like we already did kind of the expansion phase like early in this game, like we paid for it early. So we've kind of cordoned off a lot of resources that we can kind of get for free now. But like, yeah, you'd have to push into the nether. Like, eventually we're going to need this iron, which is just covered in bugs right now. I'm going to zoom in. And it's just a ridiculous amount of bugs. And by the time we need this iron. They're going to be like very hard to kill over here, so we're going to have to like
So does the game difficulty scale with time or something?
time and pollution made. So like if you notice, there's kind of like a red cloud kind of around, and that's our pollution cloud. If we were to turn our whole factory off, that would go away. But like as the pollution touches the bugs, they spawn bugs.
And they get stronger.
Yeah, like when you make pollution, they evolve to get stronger, and then separately, when the pollution touches these nests, then they make bugs. So they're kind of like similar but different. Like at the moment of making pollution, they evolve, but at the moment of touching their bases, they spawn bugs and come at you. So, what the heck?
Noise.
What's that?
What?
Oh, it's the bullet. Okay, it's just
Frick.
yeah,
Oh,
it's the alarm for the bullets, which we're weaning off of anyways. So I'm gonna make sure that we gotta make sure, yeah, we gotta make sure we have lasers along the perimeter.
I was
guess.
like, I took
Alright.
off my headphones.
Yes.
I was like-
Tornado siren. So on most of our walls, we've got these walls, and we got flamethrower turrets, which are kind of like bread and butter. We've got gun turrets, which kind of fall off, and so we're transitioning to
and the thing that's nice, there's also trees that actually absorb pollution.
Oh yeah, yeah. So there's like a big forest over here. So like these bugs aren't really attacking us over here because the forest kind of just like
What
intercepts
makes the bugs attack your base?
pollution touching them. So like over, let's see,
I
here,
want you to stop polluting.
here there's no red cloud over here because all the bugs have absorbed it. So they're just always attacking over here. And the red cloud's kind of like crossing the ocean and touching these bases over here. And so some bugs will spawn here and kind of probably work their way up here and attack us. So it's whenever the red cloud touches a base, that spawns bugs.
Does the pollution just kind of keep growing?
It comes when, all these things working. There's tons of graphs. So like,
The pollution.
yeah. So most of our pollution's from the assembling machines. And if I pull it over, well, we've only been playing for 15 minutes, but you can see the assembling machines have been making the most pollution, and there's like graphs to it. So if we were to turn off all of our assembling machines, all the pollution would stop, all the drills. So like all these things making things are making pollution, all the drills kind of like
okay.
drilling things, so it's like us expanding the base makes pollution, which makes bugs.
There's
and
a huge delay on the stream, by the way.
Oh, yeah, probably.
It's fine, but...
Um,
So you have to build up your economy to defend yourself to win,
but
by building up your economy, you create more pollution, which
Yeah.
causes more bugs, which...
and you can make like tech choices like Hotch like loves making solar panels because they're very green. They don't make pollution, they make
No.
energy. Whereas like you
No.
could alternatively burn coal, but that makes a lot more pollution. And of course, it's a resource you got to go find. But it's pretty, resource intensive to make all of these solar panels, and you got to have this base to like lay them out. So
But
yeah.
once you make them, they're green.
Yeah, they're nice.
Zero pollution energy.
But yeah, it's one of those games where it looks overwhelming until you kind of do it, and it's like, oh yeah, I did place all these things, and oh yeah, like it all starts making sense when you're like doing it yourself. I feel like,
Yeah.
yeah, because it comes slowly. Like the game like is a slow game, and it just like it builds into this. It's like, oh, only like 11 hours in that you're like, oh yeah, we did make this whole base. That's pretty crazy. You're like,
And about the trees, like a huge issue is that like, you trying to build a factory and there's a freaking forest in the way, and you're like, I guess I gotta build around this forest because we don't want to destroy the trees. But then you have like a spaghetti factory because you built around the forest. But like, it's worth it, a lot, most of the time. So it's like you gotta kind of deal with the environment. But sometimes you're like just desperate. You're like, dude, we gotta freaking get these engines right now. Like, that you destroy the forest, and also you gotta make sure you don't light the forest on fire. Stuff like that.
yeah. And I will say it's a lot more fun to play than watch, because like it's kind of like a puzzle game where it's like if you were to watch someone play, like I don't know what puzzle games exist that are someone would just stream, but like I don't know. If you're watching someone else solve a puzzle, it's just really boring compared to like solving it yourself. Like lots of it's just like, how do I move this pipe over here? God damn it,
Most of it's in your head.
And like stuff like is this train moving? I guess it is. It's got a schedule. Okay, it is moving. Sometimes like the trains will get backed up for certain reasons, and like all your resources aren't flowing, and like it's pretty crazy like how much stuff this game like keeps track of. And if I was to like put like a copper, I'll like put a copper thing on this, that'll eventually go like clog our whole system. at some point. And like the game somehow keeps track of it, and like sooner or later someone would find it, and be like, "Why isn't our factory running?" It's like, well, this thing isn't like working anymore because there's copper in the way, fucking it up. So yeah, you kind of have to like track down like why things aren't running sometimes, like why things are like falling behind, all while like there's bugs attacking you. And like
sometimes like all hands on deck.
Yeah.
We've had several moments.
Yeah, where you're just like flamethrowing it, like bugs, and just throwing nades and shit. So there's a lot of like different phases and a lot of aspects to the game. But like sometimes it's just like real chill, and you're just kind of like making a factory.
Yeah, phase 1 is you gotta get flamethrower turrets before they overrun the base, essentially.
And then you gotta get robots, because like all these bugs are like assaulting our base and like damaging these walls. And for, I would say, 2 hours, we would have to come back here every like 5 minutes and put these walls back up ourselves, because they had just like chipped away at it. And then we finally got the robots before we saved last, and so now the robots are like replacing the walls for us, which is just super nice. And now I can go to like do other shit. But like if we took too long doing that, then like the aliens are gonna like ramp up past us, you know, and just like over evolve compared to us. We're just like fucked. But...
Okay, this game does seem similar to a game I've played actually. Just I think the economy aspect of it is much more detailed. Is there no building time when you place something? You just place it and it's just up.
Well, I'm building in. Oh, you can't see it on screen, but at the bottom left, I'm building a bunch of these roboports. So it takes a long time to do that. But the idea is that you don't really want to be handcrafting lots of things.
You make a factory to make
like,
it for you.
Yeah, Trey might have even done it. Did you make a roboport factory in this game, Trey?
Yes, I did.
Yeah, where'd you put it? Where'd you put it? Oh, it's over here.
Right there.
So like yeah, this box has 2 of the things that I'm making by hand currently. He's probably picked them up, but it'd be better for someone to have made this automated like box rather than me making it by hand. So yeah, everything costs like a lot of time to make, but like the idea is that you don't really make it yourself ever, or no, rarely. I mean, you're always making something on your character, but it's like to, I don't know, because you might as well, but like you can't make this whole factory by just making everything by hand.
You could, it would just
No, you could, but...
You'll probably need a mod. Handcrafting mod.
So like this here looks like an empty iron sort of transport belt, which is disconcerting. Like, why do we not have iron flowing? I guess kind of getting stolen. We need to upgrade this iron path because we've got like one red line coming down the right, but it's not really enough to service all this shit. Just like where I'm at. These gears here. I think they're servicing the red potions and maybe a few other things. It's just like a little trickle of iron, which is sad.
That's freaking sad.
Sad trickle of iron. I guess it's not even coming off the train heavy. We could probably put more iron on the train.
You have an electric furnace maker, right?
I think so.
Yeah, we do.
Is it like if you guys die you can't revert?
They got saves. I mean, sometimes like we had I think we had the purples bust through the walls and surprise us because like they're very deceiving. Where they got through the walls with like 3 bugs, but then they split into like 40 bugs and just immediately overrun our base. And we were like talking and stuff, and not paying attention at the time. And so we're like, we just like loaded like 3 minutes earlier. But so you can save whenever you want. But like we typically, if like we died, we'd probably restart. But that's the things, like so many of like losses in this game are such like a long-term loss. Like you lose over a span of like 5 hours. You don't just like make a mistake and lose. It's like a slow, painful death. So yeah, and at that point it's like inevitable. There's nothing you can do about it. It's not like, oh, we'll just load the game. It's like, no, it's fucked.
Oh, I don't know about electric furnaces.
Oh.
What do we need for? Oh yeah, you're making the logistic robots. Nice.
I guess it was the other game where we had the electric furnace maker.
Yeah, we did.
So yeah, like a legitimate loss on this game, you can't really load from because it's just like the mistakes were made over a period of 5 hours. You know, the past 5 hours were just not good enough or something.
How many maps have you guys done of this?
Probably 20.
lot.
Well, we keep tweaking things like
But wouldn't it be a similar strategy in terms of what you're building up for each time?
it's pretty different because like
We've actually learned certain things.
yeah,
actually,
you learn over
based on
time
some-
how to do things better, and then also like the layout of the maps like drastically affects like the choices you have to make, or not drastically, but like there's a lot of choices you have to make depending on like the map and cutting things off. And yeah, it's just like getting better. It's kind of like a roguelike, or we've made it into a roguelike of sorts. Where you know it's like, oh, you're just playing the game again.
The
It's
map
like
is different every time.
yeah, the map's different every time, but like yeah, you're also learning from your past mistakes and
The enemies are
trying to-
different every time. Like there's a lot of
Yeah.
different enemies, and like we're discovering new ones. And I was like, oh shit, I didn't even.
This is the
like,
first time
tank guys-
This is the first time we've faced these little spawner guys, which we just got under control. Like they were like fucking us up.
Yeah. And we still don't know the best strategy. Like eventually they're gonna be an issue again.
Yeah, we've been fighting not in this game, but in other games. There's poison guys, which they're kind of like the dudes from Lord of the Rings: Helm's Deep, where they'll just charge the wall and you'll kill them, and then they'll just take out a chunk because they like have this like poison sort of gas that just like kills everything. They're like disastrous.
What are those things, man?
Hmm?
There's like these like purple things with eyes. They're huge.
Yeah, I think I zoomed in on them. Those are the high. That's where the bugs spawn from. So if the pollution touches those, they make bugs. But yeah, they'll just be everywhere.
I mean, it looks cool. You know, I've played games similar to this. I like tower defense games.
Yeah, it's a good time.
Um,
It's deceivingly
it just
Interesting.
seems like a lot.
yeah. You just got to
Max.
start it from scratch. Like don't be too intimidated. It's just like try it.
Be intimidated.
Well,
So much shit
yeah.
going on your screen.
it slowly builds to this because it's like
when
you
we
know,
start off, it's just like
yeah. When you start off, you're literally just right clicking the ground to get resources.
How are you supposed to play this game starting out if you weren't playing with someone else that knew?
Probably because you want to change the settings up to such a
it'd
crazy.
be a lot easier.
Yeah. We've modded the settings to be tower defensey, so like the bugs aren't going to be that intimidating. You're going to go real slow, but that's fine, you know. Yeah, we've made it into the game it is, and like we've made all the research more expensive. So like you wouldn't need to build this much shit to get the job done in the base game.
Yeah. In the base game, we could build a factory like 1/4 of the size we have right now, and you'd be done with the game. You'd have researched like everything, you know.
But yeah, like if you were interested, I would say don't worry about it too much because like it's a very slow game in the sense of like you have a lot of time to learn all the things, and it drip feeds all the concepts. Like
It seems like a cool game. It's just you guys play really freaking late. Like
that too.
I have off tomorrow. That's why I'm on right now.
Well, Harrison's got a job now, so he. I don't know what your hours are, Harrison. But
Like,
what are your hours?
10 to 7.
I mean, I guess you guys can. Like if I were to join a server, you guys can still progress without me.
Oh, we usually start new games
Yeah.
with people. Like we play with Praneet. I don't know if you. Oh yeah, he hopped in for Sea of Thieves. We've got a game with him, and so we just kind of like switched to a different game with him.
You've got games going with all your different.
We've only got 2. Well, we've only got like 2 or 3 going.
Because I feel like it's a pretty big commitment to play this game. Actually,
Yeah.
it's not like a game you can casually play from time to time.
I mean, you can come in. It's just like a little bit of like you gotta remember where you were doing or what you were doing.
Yeah, like if you take a week off, you don't remember as well what you're doing. And
Yeah.
Or if you just heard me, I was like, what the fuck was I doing?
Exactly.
Oh yeah, you're putting rocks on the train up here. Oh yeah, and there's just like a lot of silly stuff. Like, oh, you're seeing me zoom around in places, and like I can't zoom in. Well, you'll see it in like 2 minutes when the stream catches up. I can't zoom into these rocks, and it's because we don't have like a satellite dish. So you gotta like put these radars around, and that like lets you like zoom in and see stuff from afar. And actually, like once you get the robots set up, like you can be across the map and tell your robots or like. Yeah, place kind of like ghost things down, and your robots will like make the thing for you, like across the map, which is like pretty. Like, there's just tons of crazy shit in this game. It's so well done.
It's pretty good.
like
You guys have played the crap out of it, so yeah.
it's deceivingly like interesting. Like I didn't play this game for like 5 years because I was like, it's not really my game. And I think Troy like twisted my arm and made me play it, and now I've been playing it a bunch. And I think this Harrison the same way. We're like, Harrison played this game. You're like,
Yeah.
and then and then like someone else didn't want to play the game, and Harrison was like, no, you should really play it. I was like, oh, he likes it. But yeah. Now I'm gonna actually pay
Oh
attention
my
and get some
god,
shit
those
done.
guys are so annoying.
Purple dudes.
The purple guys, yeah.
Okay, where are we putting repair kits on the train?
Dude, we're getting a lot more blue potions coming out now.
Nice. Do we have a repair kits going on a train somewhere? I feel like we should.
Not that I know of.
How's our electricity doing? Going good. Actually.
Nice. Wow, dude, we have way more gray potions compared to that other game.
And the
Oh my
funny
gosh.
thing is, like, you can see we have 2,400 solar panels. We had a game where we had 10,000.
Oh,
And I put those down.
Alright,
Yeah,
Look.
that was nuts.
I gotta go.
Huge
Can you
swath.
check on Cusco to your left? Hacho? I'll be over there to
Okay.
fix it up for sure, for real. But
What is happening?
just yeah.
Oh no. Oh shit. Oh shit, they destroyed all this. Oh. They destroyed our laser turrets here.
Okay, I'm coming over with. Oh, we got the lightning turrets. Shit, son. All right, I'll try that
Oh
out.
yeah.
We need like a actual proper train left to right. Like a human train, not bullet train.
Oh yeah. Passenger
So
train.
the trains can kill us faster?
I've always I've always wanted to do a passenger train at some point.
I always want to get hunted by trains. When it happens, you'll know. Yeah, you'll know. No one is safe.
All right, I have a proposal.
What?
So, what's the proposal?
The proposal is I will try this game if you try another game.
What's the other game?
What game?
I'm confused. What's the game?
We don't have to do it at the same time. Like I could try this, and then after that, like future.
Veto. I don't want to play your game.
Yeah, what is the game?
I'm so confused. What's the game?
The game is called They Are Billions, which is
It's
the
not
only game I've
multiplayer,
played.
right?
Wait, what's happening?
It's not
What's the issue?
multiplayer, no. It's
I'm
single
checking
player.
on this.
But it is. Like, I mean, it's similar to this game as I've ever played, at least the games I've played.
It's on my list, dude. I just don't play single player games because I'm playing this game instead.
I think because you guys like this game, I think you'd like. That
It's
game a lot.
definitely on my list of games I want to play. I just don't know when I
No.
would play it.
Yeah.
Because it's like I log on and it's like, oh, do you want to play Sea of Thieves? Sure. Do you want to play Factorio? Sure. Do you want to play Risk of Rain? Sure. Do you want to play? Yeah. It's just my life.
So that is my proposal.
Yeah.
Think about it.
If you want to play for 20 minutes, we'll play some Factorio with you for 20 minutes.
It's solo though, right?
It's They Are
Single
Billions, is,
player,
yeah.
Are you saying I play There Are Billions and share my screen?
No. I'm saying you could play Factorio with us now for 20 minutes.
Oh,
Get a,
no,
get a
it's
little
too
taste.
late. No, it's too late.
Okay, fair enough.
I will let it simmer tonight,
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, no, I think you guys should give that game a try. But yeah, no, I'll give it a try. You guys are very persistent with your, Factorio is the best game ever.
I mean, I'm sure I'll move on to other shit. But first, we gotta beat a game. Well, no, we kind of did beat it. We just turned up we just like moved the goalposts kind of thing. I don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right, I'm out.
See you around.
You're out? Yeah, tonight. We have a lot of iron, so How's our copper? How's our copper? Where's our copper? Oh, it's up there. Oh my god.
Factorio.
It's gonna be great because once he plays, he's gonna get addicted.
Yeah.
And then he'll be one of us. And it'll be democracy. Everyone's like, let's all play Factorio.
That's the problem. So it's like you get like the n squared amount of games where it's just like, oh, we can't play this game until Soda's here but not Perneat, and Curtis is here not Blue. Alright. I gotta figure out why these fucking robots aren't hitting the sides. I might need some help hitting, defending the walls, because I'm trying to set up the robots on the outskirts, but I
Where?
kind
Which
of
walls?
just like north, kind of getting breached a little bit by the oil.
The oil.
Yeah. And like the left side's pretty hard, but I'm working on that right now. But in general, I don't have the robots up on all the fringes yet.
I can head up there and put some walls.
Oh, you're gonna do it? Okay.
Yeah, I can do it.
Oh my god, that's why. Like, why aren't the robots showing up on the trains? Because I had them going onto the engine instead of the car.
Oh.
I had them too far up.
Yeah.
Wait, we have an opening here. I did not know that. It's not good. But I actually don't have enough walls, but I will try. There's literally an opening right here. That is actually kind of funny.
Where? Oh,
I see.
Yeah.
Well, I closed it up, but it's like at the top part.
Yeah, I saw.
I have no walls though.
Okay. I'll be doing the rounds. I was trying to figure out why these robots weren't loading, but I fixed them.
I kind of closed it up. How's our iron getting loaded? Is it off? Is it good?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Let's see. I can just count.
Because our iron is getting backed up at our mine. So I was wondering if
Oh,
we could
yeah.
load off more iron somehow. I don't know.
I'll try. Yeah, I think a couple of these could be upgraded to green.
Okay. Wow, they're actually doing some pretty good damage over there. Oh, it's only going in. Well, that area. Of course.
That area again.
Yeah.
Gosh, dude, I just keep expanding the blue potion factory. It's like, you gotta expand it even more. Alright, I'll do it.
I gotta try out these thunder turrets.
Dude, when you put them down, I mean, like, ping it, honestly.
I'm still setting up robot shenanigans. But
Yeah.
ah, this is what I was doing. Ah, found where I was making the repair area.
Oh. Like, oh, there it is. Oh my gosh, we're having a sulfur issue.
Oh, really?
I'm gonna go check it out. Just need more production.
Where do we have the productivity module makers?
Here.
I don't know, see that paying. Oh, I see.
Oh, you can click the ping. Oh my gosh.
Well, I'm gonna put more panels down. Oh,
Oh, dude, I almost threw one there. I almost.
yeah. And then you would have wasted it. Oh wow. Oh wow.
Yeah, that would have been my bad.
Yeah. Yeah, that's right.
Alright, I think we should start researching the more sturdy walls as well.
Okay.
Okay. How are the thunder hoods doing?
I'm still setting up the other shit, unfortunately. I mean, I would set them up, except for they're doing okay right now, and the other places need the reinforcements, so. Should know. Priorities.
But what about the lightning?
Oh shit, what's happening? Oh man.
There's just a lot of bugs in a lot of different places. None of them are crazy. I think we just need to get the sturdy walls so the beeps don't happen all the time.
Go, robots, go!
I don't know if you're planning to build up here, but it's too late in solar panel field. It's, it's been claimed. It's already been claimed.
Where are you, dude?
It's a secret.
Oh, I found you.
You just gotta look at the solar panels. Follow the solar panels. You'll find me. You know, like those like cryptic messages, like to find the
End of the
wizard,
yellow
you
brick
must-
road.
Yeah, to find Hacha, you follow the solar panels. The clues will be there.
It's
He'll
that
guide
buried
you.
treasure.
Yes. He'll steer you in the right way.
Oh my gosh, I've seriously botched my rework of the oil. This is the worst I've ever done. Oh my gosh.
What went wrong?
The petroleum got mixed with the light oil and it's ruining the entire the whole way down. It's just like, oh, it's petroleum now. Like, oh my god.
What has been done?
What is done?
Ah, it's petroleum again. How is this even happening?
I don't know. What have you done? Oh my god. Oh my god. I should probably go to sleep.
Yeah.
God damn it. Oh, man, I just realized I got work and then after work I have class. Oh my
Okay.
god.
Yeah, it's gonna be rough.
Yeah, it's gonna be rough. God.
We'll get some sleep.
Welcome to my life.
Yeah. Oh my god. Well, we have enough energy, which is nice. Because we have the same amount of solar panels as the game with Praneet, except that one was further ahead. So we're doing better. Because
Oh,
we're purely on solar right now, whereas the other game we were not.
yeah, it's funny. It seems like we're doing worse in that game,
Yeah. Because we're not purely
but we have
on
less
solar.
people in this game.
I think a lot of things matter with like circumstance, just like map circumstance. I don't know.
Yeah.
It's just like more than than you like think of it at the
Well, the
moment.
pollution is like really huge. For that being off the steam permanently.
Yeah, but I understand like the trajectory of a game can be modified massively just by like what needs to get done, and that is
Yeah,
determined by
well,
like
the other game has a million poison bugs, so I guess it could be it.
yeah.
Poison
There's
bugs.
the just shit gets
Yeah,
weird. You don't really
Yeah, the poison bugs are a pretty big deal. Yeah. We only have 3 pump jacks running. Wow.
It's because the friggin' my issue. This whole factory's been down because the petroleum got all weird. Oh my gosh.
Well, it's time to sleep. I got.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Good night, dude.
Yeah, good night.
GG's. Guess I'm going to bed too. See you around.
All right, Mia.